Drezzy, or young
What
Drezzy.
up? Yeah,
technically,
Young Drezzy.
Officially, yeah. And hey, would you spell that for everybody? Just
YUNGDREZZY.
Drezzy.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna scoot in just a little bit closer, just so that the
Alright.
mic can make sure to pick you up. Just because, like, yeah, it's just on a phone, so
yeah.
just want to make sure. Man, like I feel like I know you, but then I also feel like I don't fully know you. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I've been looking forward to like just talking with you. I was
Oh,
gonna say
yeah.
sitting down and talking, but I'm the one sitting down.
Yeah, you got me here standing. But
yeah.
it's all good.
But yeah, at least you got like the light.
Yeah.
So anyway, we had to find a spot with a light and everything. So Young Drezzy is with Riot Boys.
Yes, sir.
Amazing. So everyone in Riot Boys, we got Furman, right?
We got Furman, Junior,
Nix,
ASIC, Sonny, and Snooze.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Snooze are the, how do I say it? Like the owners of Riot Boys.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah.
Hey, see, I didn't even know that, man. See, I'm learning new stuff about
but-
Riot Boys. How did I not know
But
that?
the Riot
cool.
Boys will, we all treat them like family. We don't try to, like, it's a whole independent label that we created, me and my homie Snooze. Probably created in like 2019.
Okay.
That's when we started making music. He's actually the one who got me into music. Shout out Lil Snooze.
Oh, nice.
Got me into music.
Yeah.
I love creating music. Like when I was younger, I'd always like freestyle, like my parents would put music on, I'd freestyle like over it. So, I love doing that.
How old were you when you started?
I'd probably say if I was doing that, while I was doing that, I was probably started that like I was like 13, 14.
13 or 14?
Yeah, and then I started doing music when I was like 16. I actually got into it.
Okay. And so when you were younger though, did the thought kind of cross your mind? It's just kind of like, like you'd be listening to music or something, and did you picture yourself like?
I didn't really picture myself, even though I love music, I didn't picture myself doing this. My family's more known like, working, so that's what they got me into, work, and kind of put music aside. But then after Snooze got me back into music, actually I started making more music, and then we created Riot Boys, and then from there we got Junior, Tony, Furman, Sonny, Nix. I just I can't wait for what's out there for us.
Everything has kind of come together, really.
Yeah,
Awesome.
But we all love each other like family. Like I said, we all treat it like a whole family. Like I said, it's a independent label.
And
so,
we were talking about how on Spotify, you got how many monthly listeners now?
30K monthly listeners on Spotify.
30,000 monthly
But
listeners,
yeah,
dude. That's
check my
amazing.
shit out. All platforms, Young Drezzy.
And it's
You already
worldwide
know.
too. You got other countries and stuff. You
Other
got people
countries listening to my shit. Got Russia, Ukraine, Turkey, a lot of places here in the U.S. I got a lot of fan base all over the world.
Yeah.
But
and what I like about you too is like you're just humble. You're like good natured. You know what I mean? You're like easy to talk to.
Yeah.
You're just like you're just like a chill guy and stuff, man. So, and you've known Junior for a long time, right? Is that correct?
I'd probably say like 12, 13 years. I've known
12 or
Junior
13 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've known Junior for 12, 13 years.
You guys
His
kinda
brother
grew up
was
together.
my best friend actually in 5th grade.
Oh, really?
That's when they moved here. His brother was in 5th grade, and he was in 3rd? I think 3rd, yeah. He was in 3rd grade when they moved here.
So he's just a little bit younger.
Yeah.
And are you? So you're his brother's age?
Yeah, I'm 20.
Okay.
20 years old.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I've gotten to know his brother. His brother's really cool guy.
Freddie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Freddie. Been my best
he's-
friend since 5th grade, so
He's
I
a
always
great.
got love for him.
He's a great guy. Great man now and stuff. And so pretty much since they moved out here, then, and so you got to see them adjust from moving out from California.
Yeah, actually, me and Junior are actually from the same part of California, if y'all didn't know that.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's
we
a cool
both from
coincidence.
Salinas, California, so
Oh no, I did not know that. So
from the same hospital and everything.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
dude.
So
probably the same room in the hospital or something. Like
yeah.
probably. Well, what
But
like when's your birthday, or how far apart are your birthdays?
my birthday's April 20th. So I'm 420
Oh my gosh,
actually.
mine's
It's
April
420.
17th.
April 17th, no way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, sweet.
Yeah.
Those April birthdays,
I
man.
know.
Like I'm not really into like astrology or whatever, but I guess we would both be Aries technically.
I'll be Taurus.
I'm
a Taurus.
Taurus.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's when it starts, on the 20th.
Oh, really?
That's what I found out. I'm not really into it, but my girlfriend, she tells me that,
she
so I'm
follows
just
that
like,
stuff and everything.
yeah. I'm like, okay. She
So-
doesn't really follow it, but she tells me what I am. I'm like, okay, I don't really care.
I mean,
But-
I have to admit, it is kind of fun to just like look up, and just see like, okay, what does it say in my horoscope? I hardly ever do that, but it is kind of fun sometimes. You'll be like, today, watch out for, avoid people like this or whatever or something, or your coworkers are going to such and such or whatever. I don't know, what I mean? It's just kind of funny to kind of see what the horoscopes say, because you never know. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows? It's just kind of funny. So what brought your family out here then?
Actually, they actually got out to get away from the gang violence down in
good.
Salinas. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've been living here for like about 15 years. About 15 years in Park City. That's
Yeah.
where I'm from. But yeah, we always go back to our hometown, California. Spend time. We got family down there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we
family's
go down there a
super.
lot. We vacation a lot down there. So and to Mexico actually too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Any particular part of Mexico that has significance to you?
Actually, first time going all the way down south, I actually went to Cancun
Okay.
in end of July. Me and my brother went to Cancun, and I love Cancun. Went to an all-inclusive, what's it called, hotel, and we got free drinks and everything.
Okay.
And since over there you're
They have
allowed
different laws.
you're allowed to drink while you're 18 actually.
Mm-hmm.
So over there, so me and my brother drank, and we got fucked up. We blacked out the first night. Blacked out the
Okay.
first night. I don't remember nothing out of that. I just remember my aunt told me that, and security told me that I guess I went into someone else's room and just passed out in their bed. Then they found me and kicked me out and took me to my room. But
It's kind of funny.
yeah, but
I have a grandma. She's passed away now, but she was getting really bad Alzheimer's. But she used to be a nurse in the army, like way back in like World War II days and stuff, right? And so,
yeah.
when she was in like this nursing home, it was kind of like almost like a halfway house style nursing home or something,
Yeah.
But when she was there, she thought that she worked there, like because like there was nurses and stuff, right? And so she was just in that element. So she would go to like to like other residents' rooms and like open their drapes and see if they needed anything or whatever, Even though like by the time she walked out of the room, she would have forgotten like if they did need anything or whatever. But it was just like the staff there loved her and everything. But then finally they got audited or something, and then they were like, oh, you can't have her doing that stuff. You can't have one of the residents going around acting like she's a nurse there. But that was pretty funny. Yeah, she was pretty lovable. But okay, with music though, like, do you remember what was your first experience actually like making something? Making a song?
My very first song, actually I forgot what it's called. I think it's called I Want To. I don't like it. It's like when I first started making music. I still have it out there just
getting
show,
experience, yeah.
But I wrote that song in like 30 minutes. It's my first song.
Yeah.
Wrote it down. Next day I went to go record it. We used to go record at a library up in Park City. They had a whole studio and everything there. So we'd go record. All of our homies would go record, fuck around there. But then me and Snooze actually got into it, and that's where we started. And Junior actually started making music there as well.
Nice.
And I made my first song. Next day I go record it, finished recording it, and then released it. It got a few hundred plays the first night, and then the next day got a couple thousand plays.
Wow.
And then it's just been there at the couple thousands. But then after, and then I made my next song, Where'd You Go, which that's actually the popular one. I got 500,000 streams on that one.
Yeah.
And I made
It's
that
pretty
one.
impressive.
That was going off until I think it went viral over there around the world like about last year. Like last year, and then this year is when I hit 500,000 streams on it. But ever since then, yeah, I've been making music. Been making music with Snooze. That's why I love featuring with people. I only feature with people. I don't think if you guys ever heard a single by me.
Actually,
but I do have a single coming soon.
Okay.
So wait for that. But yeah, I love making music with other artists. So.
But
like especially Junior, Tony, Furman,
oh yeah, they're so
Snooze,
talented.
all of them.
The Riot Boys.
They're all talented. All of them. They're all
Love the Riot
talented.
Boys.
I love them all to death. But yeah, I love making music with them.
And you got to perform live at Kilby Court with the other Riot Boys.
Oh yeah,
right?
I love fucking. That was cool. I like that experience there at Kilby.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Mac Miller is one of my favorite artists. I didn't know that he performed there before until one of my homies, I think Nix. Yeah, Nix is the one who said it, that Mac Miller performed there. I was like, what the fuck? So that's crazy to me. I love that. That I got to perform there, same as Mac Miller.
Yeah, and it was pretty packed too. Like it looked like it was close to sold
Everyone
out.
was getting hyped up. I think we started mosh pits and everything. But my dream place to perform is at the Complex and the Great Salty. I really want to perform there one day. Someday, hopefully, I want to perform there. Even though I know there's great studios around the world, great venues around the world that we can go to and go perform. But here in Utah is one of the places I really want to perform. It's where I've seen one of my favorite artists like Suicide Boys, Shoreline Mafia, Shorty. Who else? Fuck, I forgot who else. But yeah, now we get to perform with Bravo. That's pretty dope. Can't wait for that.
Yeah,
so.
it's coming up on the 14th.
The 14th, next week. 7 days.
Yep.
So.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And, so how did you meet Nix?
I met him actually at a show.
Really?
I think.
I love Nix. He's
the first show or second show I think it was the first show I've ever performed. Yeah, the first show I performed with Junior. My very first show. That's where I met Nix. Because I also had some homies, I don't know if y'all know Half Bad and them. He was with them, so I got to know him there. And then, Junior started making music with him, and that's where we started to, get to know him. We started making music. I still haven't had a song out with him yet, but we will be soon. We got another beat going on with me, Junior, and Nix, and then we got Bryce who's producing it for us, so that'll be coming out soon as well. But yeah, that was my very first show was when I met Nix.
Really?
I think in April. No. Yeah, in April.
Yeah.
I think April. Yeah, is when I met Nix.
Okay. That's so funny because like I actually Nix told me because I like posted some things from the show in April. Like, and I remember seeing you there, and you were actually in some of the videos and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
And it was kind of funny, like from backstage, I was like talking to someone or something, and posted something on Snapchat, and Nix was like, or I like reposted it as a memory, like after I knew Nix, and he's like, dude, that was in the background, that was me out there performing at that time. I'm like, seriously? It's like such a small freaking world.
I think he performed with Junior that night. One song I think they did perform. But yeah, that's when I met Nix. So.
And then I think also, and this was at the old loading dock.
The old loading dock.
The old loading dock.
R.I.P. the old loading dock.
That was a cool place. Yeah.
Yeah, the new place is alright. I haven't been able to. I think. No, I don't think I haven't. Not yet. I have. I performed at the new spot. So I remember they're doing some other show there, and then. Yeah, I don't know.
It was a fun venue.
Yeah, I like the venue.
Yeah. It was a fun venue, and you could go like sign your name on the wall in the back. I don't know if you got back there or not.
I didn't sign
Were you just there the one time?
I don't know if I did sign it. Actually, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, they had like
I don't know.
hundreds of different artists had signed the wall back there. The walls back in the backstage area though.
I think I got to sign it. I'm not sure. But
it was a lot of fun, but but there's still some good venues, and I'm sure there'll be more popping up as well and stuff. And tonight you just barely recorded some music with Junior.
Oh yeah.
I got to witness that live.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
I recorded it over there at the little studio we got. I don't know who's coming out. Who's coming out? Oh, Randy.
Yeah.
Hello. little studio we got over there that we rented. Pretty nice studio.
Yeah, from the outside it looks small, but from the inside,
greatness coming out of that room right there.
we're talking about. I think that Mello has actually used that studio before.
Has he?
Like, because I didn't realize until we got inside, but yeah, I recognize it as being the studio. Yeah. Have you met Mello? Were you?
Yeah, I think I got to. Actually, I think at the Kilby.
Yeah, he was.
I think it was at Kilby. I got to meet him there as well.
Yeah. Mello's a great guy. He's got some big things coming too, as far as like management and that kind of stuff.
Need to make a song with Mello. Make a song out with Mello. I haven't hit him up, but I'll hit him up. My intro, Mello, you better respond to my DM. So let's make a song.
That's right.
If you're down, let's make a song.
Yeah, absolutely. Mello's a pretty amazing guy, as a human being, as an artist, just as an entrepreneur, just in every way. He's just a good guy. One of my best friends in the world. He's fantastic. So when there's got some beeping noises going on there, coming from somewhere. But yeah, this music from tonight that you guys were making. I was telling Drezzy here earlier that I love watching him like in front of the microphone and stuff. When he gets into it, his body starts moving.
I just throwing some moves.
Starts
try to get into it.
Getting into the beat and just like natural, just let it all flow, right?
Yeah.
Like.
So I try just let it happen. Just boom, boom, boom.
Because that's when any artist, right? Like you got to get into your own rhythm, your own like kind of like your flow and everything. Because that's where, and then you said that you freestyle. Do you still freestyle, or was that?
Not really. I could freestyle. It's just I just take long freestyle. Well,
yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I can freestyle, but
you're not one of those really fast freestylers. Yeah.
I take my time more. Like I just gotta go slow.
Like Tony can freestyle.
Tony,
I
love Tony. Tony can fucking freestyle. That's why I love Tony.
I can't think of a freestyler better than Tony, honestly. He's pro.
His flow, his lyrics.
And Tony we're talking about ASIC.
ASIC, there you go. ASIC, yeah.
Yeah, one of the Riot Boys.
Shout out ASIC.
Yeah, the Riot Boys would not be the Riot Boys without ASIC. That's for sure.
We wouldn't be Riot Boys without all of us.
Absolutely.
Without Junior.
Absolutely.
Without ASIC, without Sonny, without Furman, without Nick, without Snooze.
No, yeah, it's all this amazing combination.
Without the homies,
Yeah.
Well, we got homies also support us. Shout out to all the homies out there that support us and come out to the shows. Actually, we appreciate y'all coming down to the shows and showing some love and hyping it up. But yeah.
So when was your very first live show? That was just this year, right?
I think it was April 22nd. Yeah. Okay. April 22nd was the first show that I performed.
Okay. Yeah, and like I say, I didn't know you, but I remember seeing you.
Yeah.
And
I think I said hi to you. Well, no. I don't think I said hi to you. I said bye to you.
You might. Okay.
Yeah, I think I said bye to you, and then the next day, that's when we started talking more.
Yeah, I think
that's where we started getting.
It's hard to piece together the exact timeline, but let me think. Did you guys also perform in March, or I want to say you guys were going to but didn't, or set it back to April or something? Because I know the first time that I met you guys, I came up to ASIC after he performed, and I asked who he was, and he told me who he was, and then he introduced me to Nathan real fast, and then I don't think I got introduced to all of you guys, but I think you might have been standing nearby. But this was a while ago now, so it's hard to piece it all together. But
I think they performed before the first time I performed.
So you might not have been there.
I don't think I was there the first ones that they performed. I was probably the second one.
Okay. And then the Kilby show was the first like really big venue.
Yeah.
Even though that's not like a big venue, but it's still.
But like with a lot of people and everyone hyping up, that was pretty big.
Yeah. Man. Yeah. Or like big enough to get like a crowd of like
we had people. Mosh pits going on.
Yeah.
People running, people jumping. That concert went crazy.
Where you get that full experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got to go in the mosh pit as well. So we went in the mosh pit, me and Tony, while Junior was rapping.
Yeah, you guys helped get the crowd. But that crowd was like they loved it, man. And shout out to Soap.
Oh, Soap as well. Yeah, shout out to Soap. We love them
like
as well.
Charles and everybody.
Yeah, Charles.
Yeah.
Dang. When they performing again? When they coming out?
Well, right now Charles is back in. Charles and some of the others are away at school. Quinn and Sam are away at school, and let's see, Callum's the only one that's still here in Salt Lake, and so they're all coming back probably for like winter break or after the semester or something like that. Whether or not they'll be able to coordinate all getting together and performing is not known yet, but yeah, what was going to be their last show as Soap, possibly the last show ever, got canceled because Sam got in a motorcycle accident.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
I saw it on the Instagram post. So.
Yeah, fortunately he lives. Sam's such a great guy.
Yeah. I didn't really get to meet him. I just saw him perform.
Well, you
really talked to him.
You'll get a chance to meet him sometime for sure. And you'll be better off for it. He's really a great guy, and he'll be better off for it than you because you're a great guy. But yeah, shout out Soap and freaking Kilby Court.
Yeah. We need to perform there soon again at Kilby. Hopefully, I think we're working on trying to get a show down there soon.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and for right now, what went through your mind when you first heard that you guys were going to be performing, opening for Bravo?
Fuck. That shit was crazy when Junior told me.
Yeah?
Yeah, that shit was crazy because, actually, I listened to Bravo. AZ Chike. We listened to them, so it's crazy that we're going to go open up for them and actually, hopefully meet them as well, so that's going to be crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, you'll definitely have a chance to meet them, and they have, I think they've got, a green room upstairs over there and everything, and where the different artists will be hanging out. And,
I really want to meet them, but... Yeah, I love Bravo. I love AZ Chike. AZ Chike especially. I always listen to his music. And one person I really want to open up for is Shorty. Yeah. I love Shorty. So.
Well, okay. So, so who were some of your initial really big influences?
Actually,
musically.
Lil Peep and Mac Miller, one of my favorite artists. They actually got me through it. When I was younger, when I first started making music, I started making sad music. I just kind of let my thoughts and emotions out, and I just wrote it in a song, and they helped me actually get through it, and actually, their kind of flows in their songs that, they sing, it helped me through and, make songs, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Actually, I got a tattoo, Lil Peep. It's not.
Oh.
A homie did it. It's fucked up, but.
No.
Got Lil Peep one right here. I love Lil Peep. And then on the other one, I'm gonna get the Lil Mac Miller. I don't know if you ever heard the Kids album from Mac Miller. So when I first started hearing Mac Miller, it was I think back in 2012. When I first started listening to Mac Miller, and that was the first album I actually heard. So I really want to get that little Kids album, the little kid thing on the album cover, and get it right here. So that's what I really want. One of my favorite artists that helped me through my depression and helped me through all that stuff that I went through.
And I was gonna say, as far as having your homie do the Lil Peep tattoo, if you're gonna get a Lil Peep related tattoo, having just a homie or whatever do it just kind of is perfect for Lil Peep. You know what I mean?
And they were starting to tattoo, so I'm like, fuck it. I gave him $15. He charged me $15 just to do it real quick, and I mean that's what it came out to. But I'm gonna get it retouched by a professional and see if they can fix it and everything. So.
The first time I heard about Lil Peep, my friend Cody, he came up to me. He's like, "Oh, hey, you got to listen to this song," because he had just heard of him for the first time, and it was Beamer Boy, and I was like, okay, so I listened to it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. He's like, yeah, that's my new favorite song. And then his friend had another Lil Peep song too that he really liked, and it wasn't Beamer Boy, but it was another one. I can't remember which one, but I mean, obviously Beamer Boy was the one that kind of got big fast or whatever. But
my favorite one is 19. My favorite Lil Peep song. Yeah, I'm really bummed out I didn't get to go to his concert. That time I was broke. My parents didn't want to pay for my concert tickets, so bummed out that I didn't get to go. Then a few months later, he passed away, and I got bummed out, and I was like, fuck.
Oh, I know. When that happened.
But, yeah. And then when I heard Mac Miller, when he overdosed, fuck. I was like...
They're losing everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, when you first started, like, with, like, the sad boy stuff and everything, sad music and everything, like, were you just going through a lot, or, I mean, was you just kind of...
I went through a lot. I got to a point where I almost fucked things up, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of from there, realized I was an addict to pills. But, I was 4 years sober off of pills, so I haven't taken any pills ever since then.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm very happy that I'm sober from that. Every time I look at them, I just throw them away or something. I don't even like to take Tylenol no more because of it, so.
No good.
Yeah. But, yeah, their music helped me through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Through a lot of my depression and stuff happening, going on.
And so was that like that's what I've heard, is that like a lot of people say that like that little genre of music that came out, because like it was such a different twist on like rap. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole different generation, because you grew up in a different generation, and so like you guys grew up in a whole different world that no one else has grown up in before. Like seriously, like how fast things have changed. Like for thousands and thousands of years, you could go like 500 years without any like new inventions, right? But now it's kind of like, oh, what are the 100 new inventions coming out next year? You know what I mean? It's kind of like everything's just growing so fast and changing so fast, and you guys are born into this world where like even the adults and stuff aren't adjusted to it yet, you know what I mean? And so it's trying to make sense of that world.
Like, my mom's still trying to figure out our like lingo and stuff like that. She's learning. When we text her, she knows when we text her. She knows our lingo when we text her. So she's learned that, but she's still learning. So she's still new to it. Still new to her phone. We still gotta help her with her phone and everything. So
well, like a lot of older people, like when LOL, they thought that meant lots of love.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
I remember that when my mom told me that once. But, yeah, my mom ain't that old. I think she's gonna be. She just turned 42, I think.
Oh yeah.
She had me when she was 20.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, she's still pretty young.
Cool.
But, yeah.
So you're 20 years old. Old enough that like you were born after 9/11.
Yeah.
Post 9/11.
Yeah, I was born in 2002.
When you were growing up, when you were younger, like what do you remember being some of the major news stories? Like Bush was probably the first president you remember.
Oh
right?
yeah.
President Bush.
I kind of wasn't really
following
into like
politics.
Because I wasn't really into that like history stuff when I was in school. Growing up, I was more into like science and math. I'm really good at math. That's one thing that I really had a good grade on was math. So that's what I was into. I wasn't really into all like the politics and all that stuff.
I could see that because I like sitting down there with math. You get to kind of just sit down there by yourself with a sheet of paper and a pencil in your hand or something.
I'm just like, I don't even use calculator, nothing. I just everything on the paper, just writing stuff down.
Just figuring stuff out.
So that's the only thing I was good at. The main thing in school I was good at was math. So
you seem like someone to me that has like an internal world. Like not everyone does. Like some people. Does that make sense when I say that? Because like what I mean by that is like some people just live in the outside world, but then other people have like an internal world. Like I'm one of those people that has an internal world where I'm kind of content for a little while if I can just kind of sit there and close my eyes and just kind of like, I don't know, like take in my I have a world I can come into in myself. Does that make any sense at all? Or like
kinda. Yeah, it kind of made sense.
Like, I mean, everyone's different. No two people are exactly alike.
Everyone's always different.
Everyone's
got their own personality, the way they think. Everyone's always like, different.
Yeah, everyone's like unique and stuff, whatever.
But unique in their own way. So
what I mean though is that like you can't always tell what someone's thinking. Does that make sense? And so like you're someone that you can't always tell just by looking at you what's going on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like so that's kind of another way of putting it. What I mean by like internal world is that like you have your own inner thoughts and your own inner stuff that is just kind of like you don't always share it with everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
And for me, my own world. I always think about life. Think about, how fast life goes and how this world's so fucked up, But that's the way I think. Like, you really got to make something happen with your life to make it happen in this world. And that's what I always think, My dad showed me that way.
Yeah.
And that's what I think now. And I'm just trying to make a living for myself. If this music thing don't go good for me, I got other ways that I'll try to figure it out how to make it work. But I just think about life. That's all I think about.
Life doesn't come with like an instruction book, there's not like
you gotta figure it out yourself, and I learned that the hard way.
There's not like a walkthrough like with a video game or something.
Yeah,
right? Like,
I learned that the hard way.
Consult the walkthrough and said you have to but you know what, it's also exciting because you can go out there and you can try anything you want. You can do anything you want. You can be creative. You can come up with ideas no one's ever come up with before. You can learn from other people's mistakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like this life is actually kind of like the ultimate game in a sense, right? Like you can get knocked down, but you can get up and then come stronger. You can level up.
You just gotta learn how to do it and how to face it all. That's how you gotta do it. You can't just stop and give up. You gotta keep going. If you can't give it 100% that same day, next day give it 100%. But you just gotta keep trying, never give up. And once you give up, you dug yourself a hole, and it's hard to get out of that hole. Cause I fucked up my high school year. I partied a lot, fucked up everything. Once I got out of high school, I realized a lot of shit, and that's when life hit me. When I got out of high school. But you just gotta do your thing and make sure you do it hard. Cause once you give up, you're just letting everything go. Everything that you worked for, you're just letting that shit go. So just keep fucking grinding, keep working hard at what you're doing. So
Have you ever thought about investing in the stock market?
I've actually invested.
Yeah.
But I've wasted it.
Yeah.
I've made probably like $20.
It's really easy to,
But I've invested. I've been learning how to invest. I've been having some friends help me with investing. So
that's cool, man.
I hope because I'm starting a new job soon. So hopefully once I get my paycheck, start investing more and then investing more into this music shit. So
like investing in yourself. You're the ultimate stock right there, right?
I've been investing a lot in music. Like I got my own studio at home. I got my own mic and everything. But
we were talking about getting like a little like soundproofing kind of.
Like this thing that we're working at. I mean, we're trying to see if we can invest into something like this so we can get something working. Cause
piece it together one thing at a time.
Because doing something like this is new experience for me. I think yesterday was my first time going to a studio like this. I've always worked at home. I've worked at other I've worked at Junior's house, Tony's house, Snooze's house. I've worked at their house before, but not like an actual studio like we have here. And it's a new experience for me, and it's pretty dope. Want to experience more like going into other studios, going to a professional studio actually, and that's gonna be insane though. Going to an actual studio and go record like all these other artists that go to.
You guys are gonna look into Hive Minded, right? You guys were talking.
Oh yeah, we're gonna trying to get a session there at Hive Minded. Try to see if we can get one there.
They got good quality stuff, and they're
I saw some pictures in their studio, and I like it. Looks pretty professional to me. But,
So what was your first memory of me then? Was it saying hi or bye or something like that?
Or something? First time I saw you, I just saw you there. I just saw you with your red shirt, and I'm like, you're tall, so I'm like, oh, and then he's vibing, like you were vibing to Junior's and Tony's music, so I was like, okay. I'm like, who is this guy? And then Junior told me after, and then I was like, okay. And then when we were leaving, that's where I said bye to you, and That's like we kind of first met.
Yeah.
And then the next concert that we performed, that's where I got to meet you again, and we got to know each other more.
Yeah.
But
yeah, for sure.
yeah.
For sure, man. Yeah, and I've been looking forward to like sitting down. Well, like I said that at the beginning, sitting down and talking, but you're still standing. Well, I guess you're technically you're leaning against the rail there. So,
Yeah.
but you're still basically standing. But a lot has changed. Isn't it crazy how fast things have changed? Like just this year,
Yeah.
like, since spring.
A lot of things have changed since spring. Yeah, for me, just performing, making a lot more music. Actually progressing on my music. I've been progressing on what I've been making, so everyone's like, getting shocked at what I've been making because they haven't heard anything like this from me. So I was like, getting, keep progressing. Right now I haven't learned everything. I still got more to learn about music.
And I mean, you already have like a built-in fan base too, like 30,000 a month.
Yeah, 30,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. That's just crazy.
Crazy. That's like crazy. So all right. So do you prefer to just go by Drezzy, or do you want people to know your government name? Or
man,
because I was gonna ask you about how you came up with Drezzy, but I'm assuming that involves the government name a little bit.
Yeah, it does involve my name.
You don't have to if you don't want people to know your government name.
I mean, I feel like people will find out. My first name's Andre. That's where I got Drezzy. Andre and then Drezzy.
Yeah.
And then that's where we came up with the Young Drezzy, and that's what I just been known as ever since.
Yeah.
This Young Drezzy, and then all my homies call me Drezzy.
Yeah, even though I call you Drezzy.
Yeah, everyone calls me Drezzy, but I don't mind it. Yeah. But some homies know my actual name; they go by Drezzy. Yeah. I'm like, but I don't really mind it.
I initially, from like reading it, I was like Drezzy. So I was like, oh, that's Drezzy. But then when I found out your first name was Andre, then I'm like, oh, okay, so that is Drezzy. But I still call you Drezzy anyway. It's just habit.
I don't mind it. So
it's just habit.
Yeah.
Even though I kind of know better, but I'm still like, yeah.
Nah, you're good. I don't mind it. Anyone call me Drezzy. It's all fine to me. I don't mind it. It's still the same way. Everyone wants me to go by Drezzy, but I'm like, nah, it's Drezzy. But
is there any story behind you getting the name Andre?
Andre, my dad gave me the name Andre. He kind of gave me it after, the rapper Dr. Dre and Andre Nicotina.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
Mainly got it from Andre Nicotina. So that's
your dad is big into like rap and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
my dad's from California, so.
Yeah, so it's like a whole family thing.
Place, yeah.
It's a whole family thing. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. All right. Well, is there anything that you want anyone else to know before we wrap up about you or about the future, or any words of wisdom, or anything?
Shit.
Hard to say.
I want to give a shout out to everyone, who's running up my songs, running up my music, actually listening to my music, giving us support on our music. Give a shout out to them, and also big shout out to my mom, my girlfriend. My my little brother is a big fan of my music.
That's awesome.
So he's always been supportive about my music.
That's awesome.
And my girlfriend as well, been real supportive. I've been staying out late, making music, filming, making music videos, recording, and she's been real supportive with my stuff. So
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah, and I got a chance to meet your girlfriend. She seems really, really cool.
Oh no, yeah.
She seems really
She's been to every one of my concerts.
That's amazing.
She's probably only missed one because of work.
Right.
But she's been to all of my concerts. She's called off work to go to my concerts, and
wow.
Yeah. I think she also went to the one when we performed in Price, which was like 2 hours away from Park City.
I love that.
And she rode along with me all the way down there.
I love that, man. Yeah. You're lucky to have a girl like that. That's and she's lucky to have you too.
I love her a lot. But maybe shouldn't say this. I don't know if Junior wants me to say this, but maybe got a concert down in Denver, Colorado. So
okay, keep an eye on that. Keep an eye out for that.
Tell them we might be performing in Denver.
Oh, we are.
We got Junior.
I swear I'm in every interview so far, huh? What's good, niggas?
Yeah, we got Junior with yet another cameo here.
Look at the studio, bro. Have you guys showed him?
Yeah. We just shot over there at that little studio.
Mix is done.
Mix is done?
We're good.
Oh, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready.
What'd you say? What?
We're
Performing
gonna be
in Colorado?
in Colorado.
Yeah.
Denver,
Hey.
so stay tuned for that.
We were just about to wrap up, but let me ask you. Tell everyone how amazing this guy is right here.
bro.
Andre right here.
This man's has been here at the studio for the past 2 days, in a total of like 10 hours spent in there. I took him away from his girlfriend, and he's still over here recording with me. You feel me? That's respect. But at the same time, I feel so bad. I mean, I'm sorry, but like, no, this kid's dope as fuck, man. And besides like being being a fucking artist and shit, this nigga's been my homie since like what? Since I was in like third, fourth grade, and he was friends with my brother. But like, shit, dude, I've known him for so fucking long. So he's like an actual.
And he's just
genuine
real.
person.
He's just a real guy.
Carrying guys.
Yeah, I love
real
Junior.
person.
I love Junior a lot.
Okay.
Been my homie. Been a long
Riot
time.
boys. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
Riot
We'll see you. All right, man. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Well,
Yeah,
and who
thanks
knows,
for the
maybe in the
interview.
future we'll do a part 2.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing a part 2 here.
Yeah,
some
part 2
point.
soon, so
Yeah.
just wait. Just
All right.
wait.
Riot boys.
All right, Riot Boys
Young
for
Drezzy.
life. Yes,
Wait,
sir.
spell out Riot Boys so everyone knows.
RIOTBOIZ. Riot Boys.
And is there a space in between?
Yeah, there's a space.
Space in between.
Yeah.
Okay, just
Also
making
check
sure.
out
Just
Riot
making
Boys,
sure,
Riot Boys Records.
so. Yeah,
So,
Riot Boys
yes,
Records.
sir.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Big things. Expect big,
Big things soon. So stay tuned. Music video soon. That'll be dropping probably when I drop the EP. So stay tuned for the EP as well. EP dropping soon. Hopefully I get to record the last verse here. So
All right, that's a wrap.
yeah. All right. Stay tuned.